Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video, and it is finally time to take on the new EX challenge quests. Now, one thing to note is that you can see this ends 21:59 Pacific time, February 27th of next year. And that is because if we go into the news, eventually, when it loads, let's go check it out. Extreme Challenge Quest. You can see that they have a roadmap of when they're going to drop the next stages and what metas they're going to coincide with. So we have the first two right now. We're going to get the next one next week, and then December. So 5 in December, and then 3 in January and 1 in February. So this event is going to be around for a long time, which is actually something that I put on a user survey, is that I wish they would bring these back for a while and let newer players challenge them and get the rewards and not bring them back once every like 6 months. So this is actually quite nice. It's going to be here for 4 months long. We're going to get 12 stages total. So excellent, excellent news. It's time to take on the Dark event first. So I have already done these. I did them on stream, but I still have a few missions to take care of. So 3 attack changing battle skills, 6 combo of blues. So you could definitely steamroll this with the Dark team, the new Dark team, and have absolutely no problem, because these really aren't terribly difficult. But, you know, you're not changing blues there, you're changing away from blues. So you'd have to either pray that you get a natural 6-handed blue, or bring like Secretary Shion or something like that, or someone that's going to change into blues, like Gabiru or something. So I'm going to build a few teams to take this on. It won't be hard, it won't be tough, so we'll be right back when I have the first team ready. Alright, well, obviously you can steamroll this event with the new Dark team. Like, this is not going to be difficult. This is going to assume that you're praying for, you know, a natural hand of blue if you were wanting to clear that mission in, you know, one try. That's something that you would have to shoot for. There is a turn mission as well, so maybe if you don't get the hand of blues and you go over like the 9 turns or something, you know, that could be an issue, but then you would just beat it and then come back and do the 9 turn clear instead. So this is not going to be difficult whatsoever. This Dark team is terribly overpowered for this stage. It's actually kind of a joke. So, I mean, 2 attacks and we've done that much damage. It doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it is a lot. Consider all things considered. So let's orb change into blues, and then we can take out Isis for Milim. We can take out Rimuru for Shinsha, and then we're just going to be on our way to curb stomping this poor light cabbie into the ground. And then, you know, we'll move on to the next team, which I'm going to build for like an OG Dark meta with Secretary Shion, Old Diablo, like all the 1.0 characters that you can pull out of the banner. I'm not going to put Dark Diablo 2.0 because we know he'll be good, and he's not available to everybody, so it just doesn't make a lot of sense for me to bring him. Alt boost, orb change. We'll boost the greens with Isis, we'll bring her back in, we'll take Shinsha out. We'll do that. I mean, we could have used the Shinsha debuff as well, but it's again, it's like this is, as soon as we get Milim's ult, this thing's gonna die, so I'm not overly concerned, right? Other teams you can bring, like, you don't have to bring a Dark team here. You could bring any team that's focused on blues, so you could bring the Water team, you could bring the Wind 2.0 team if you really wanted. You don't have to use Dark, it's just that you're gonna do extra damage on the Dark team. Let's do that. Let's get all these oranges out of here. This might actually, depending on how much they're nerfed. Okay, they are pretty nerfed. So I thought we might get her ult there, but I think it's like 80% down right there. Okay, turn 5, and looks like we have a good hand here. Alright, so pop, pop. We'll do that. We don't have another Veldora to reset cost yet. The greens are not boosted anymore, so let's go ahead and reboost them. And then we'll be all set. We'll have triple ults here, so there's no way on God's green earth that he's going to live. Let's see, 8,700 damage right there. triple alt. So let's we don't need Isis anymore. We'll bring Rimuru in. So we'll do the alt buff, we'll do the crit buff, and then we'll bring Shinsha in, because no, actually we don't have enough for Shinsha, right? So we'll do that, and then we'll get 20% more stack for Valentine, which will be the 60% full buff, and then I want to see how much Dark Val does here. Does she actually end up killing? Because that'd be kind of funny. Dark Val, how about it? 57,000. Yeah, kind of close. And then Milim does, like, yeah, 200,000. Okay, so there's the first team. Obviously not hard. We didn't get the full blue, but we're going to come back with a team that does build around that. So we'll see you soon. Alright, here's the second team. Very, very focused on blues. We've got Secretary Shion, who changes greens to blues the entire hand, and also gives us alt gauge. Dark Milim's an orb changer. Free Benimaru, so there's one 4-star unit. We've got Dark Veldora as the alt booster. We've got the Diablo 1.0, who technically also has a single orb change. And then for good measure, we've got another 4-star unit and an orb changer on both ends from Rimuru. So getting a full hand of blue is not going to be difficult with this team. And I need stamina, so let's do that. Dude, my cat makes so much noise taking a crap. Like, you'd think he's having a seizure in that cat litter box. I swear to God. I have a very special cat. He's bulimic because he thinks he's a runway model. He likes to really make a whole lot of noise when he's taking a dump. Maybe TMI, but, you know, it's just a cat, so whatever. Okay, let's see. Let's just, actually, hold on. No, we don't have enough. So let's just burn these greens. Actually, let's bring Diablo in for Veldora, since he's not doing anything for orb changes. We'll do that. Then maybe next turn we'll have a full hand of blues? Maybe? Yes, we can. Okay, so that works out. So let's use Milim's orb change right there. And then we'll bring Rimuru in for Benimaru. And then we'll change those greens. And voila, we have a 6-hand of blue. That was very, very difficult. So let's go ahead and send this. Alright, we have double protection gauge, so Shion changes all greens into blues and gives us, I think, like 25% alt gauge. So she does allow us to cycle and also boost our alt gain. So that's good. So she'll change 2 here. And we have enough actually to do another orb change with Milim. So now we're just going to be off to the races, right? So we'll do that. Not very often I watch this animation and this personality, so we're going to go through that. Flawless Secretary. And I mean, we could use it again and just push alt even more, but I think we're actually going to get alts for both Diablo and Milim right here. So again, I'm not terribly upset. 60 points, so we won't have enough to use both the alt boost and Diablo's attack buff. We need another, 10 points for that? So we could definitely hold for another turn. He does have defense and guard now, but I think we're gonna be okay. Because we're gonna have another mostly full hand of blues, because we changed those. Let's do this. And that almost gets Veldora's ult. That would have been great if we could. And now we're just gonna nuke. Alright, so we have 2 more oranges. I'm not going to do anything about that. We've already completed the full hand of blues like twice over. So let's do the alt boost and the attack buff, and I'm pretty sure this guy's going to go bye-bye. Well, hold on. Actually, we could have some fun here. No, we don't have enough points, never mind. Alright, so Milim, Diablo, Milim. And we'll see if he dies. Milim, we'll skip this, does 21-7. Oh, maybe he won't die. 21-7. Veldora, no, Diablo, 38-3. He does not die. Oh, alright, well. Oh no, we gotta push another turn. Whatever shall we do? Let's push another alt. Alright, so that's Veldora's alt. Can we get everyone? No, not quite. I should have just sent the oranges. Oh well. Alright. And we'll do that. We can do another Diablo attack buff, and if the ult doesn't kill, which I'm pretty sure it will, then Diablo can finish up. Veldora kills. Alright, so there we go. Alright, there's the second dark team that you can use to cycle blues. And now let's use a not dark team at all. Alright, final team is the water team. We've got Hinata, Shion, Shuna, Rimuru. We've also got Geld for even more blue orb changing. So we still have the last mission, which is 3 attack changing battle skills, which we do have 1, 2, and 3. So we just have to make sure that he lives long enough to use the water mad crit and then attack buff from Hinata, which I'm pretty sure we'll do because we don't have type disadvantage, so we'll do slightly less damage to Cabby than what the last 2 teams were doing. But again, like this event is not hard. Maybe if you're just starting. 404k EP looks scary for newer players, but if you have good gear, if you've been playing, and if you are, any amount of time invested, and you have the new Dark team, you'll be just fine. I think the next stage is actually much harder. It's still not terribly difficult, but it is much harder regardless. So here, let's go ahead and bring Rimuru in for Geld, and then we could change all of those into, I think, a 5-hand of blue. Yeah, we're just missing that 1 orange right there, and then we'll bring Hinata in for Rimuru, and then we'll start cycling because we'll have Milim activated next turn. So how much damage are we doing? I mean, yeah, we're doing less damage, right? Technically. It's still not going to be difficult. We just need to build up points, so let's go ahead and stack up water, and now we're going to be doing about equivalent damage because we're going to keep stacking with Milim. Our water attack is going to keep going up. So, let's do that. Alright, what does this look like? Guess we'll get rid of these oranges. I mean, we do have 2 orange orb changers here with Geld and Shuna, but I still think we're going to be okay. What can we do? I know what we can do. So we can trade out Shion for Rimuru. We'll use his steel. And then the greens. So there's that, there's that. Alright. And then we'll bring Geld back in for, just to get Rimuru out of here. So pop, 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 pop. 5 and 6. So now we just need to make sure that we can get an ult for Hinata and then use all 3 of those attack skills. Which I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to do. Yeah, we're very close to a Hinata ult. We have double protection gauge right here. So now let's go ahead and use Shuna's orb change. Let's see, the greens though. Guess we could bring Geld in, or swap Geld out. We could do that. And then we'll bring Shion back in for Rimuru. We'll get 2 stacks, so we should get a very good amount of points off this. We should have the ult ready to go. Alright. And then we'll be ready to nuke. So, this will be the last team. Again, there are still other options that you can use, but again, this isn't difficult. We have enough points to use everything, actually. We have, and then let's see, we need 180, right? And we have 220. So we can use all of the buffs to annihilate this poor thing. And we have an ult with Shion as well. So, perfect. And we should have another stack of Milim, so yep, that's good right there. Water team is still just so good. So good for cycling blues. So there's an attack skill, that's an attack skill, that's an attack skill, that's an ult boost, that's another 5%, and crit resistance sealed. I don't think he actually has crit resistance. So let's go ahead and figure out how much damage Shion does, and then we'll send Hinata. So Shion, 39,000, and then Hinata does 139. Okay, so there we go. So that's 3 teams that you can use for the Dark EX Challenge quest. Let me know in the comments what teams you use to beat this and if they are drastically different. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.